If your seasonal allergies have started up early this year, you are not the only one.
Yeah, climate change is causing spring allergies to start earlier and last longer. ABC's chief climate correspondent Ginger Z has the details.
Leaves are sprouting, flowers blooming, but the sights and smells of spring these days are springing up earlier. This comes as no surprise for millions of Americans who suffer from allergies, many reaching for that daily medication days or even weeks earlier than they used to.
We're seeing this already in pollen seasons across the US, that they're starting about 20 days earlier and they have about 20% more pollen in the air.
Dr. William Anderegg from the University of Utah says that warming temperatures amplified by climate change are to blame.
We've known for a long time, several decades, that when you turn up the temperatures and increase the CO2 levels around plants, they tend to grow bigger and produce more pollen.
According to the federal government's 5th National Climate Assessment, human-amplified climate change has already caused some regions of the country to experience longer and more intense pollen seasons. Climate Central analyzed temperature data for 197 U.S. cities and found that the freeze-free season has extended by more than 2 weeks on average since 1970. The green circles indicating where that freeze-free period got longer. One of the most notable increases, Reno, Nevada, expanding 95 days longer over the past half-century. The longer you go without frost, the more time the plants have to flower and release pollen.
Earlier and longer pollen seasons are something we need to prepare for. This is something that climate change is going to keep driving in coming years. And so preparing for that earlier start is a good way to try to minimize some of the health impacts we see.
With this Climate Minute, I'm Ginger Z.
Now, when pollen counts are high, doctors suggest taking allergy medication before symptoms start, and they also say it is best to stay inside with the windows closed and use a HEPA filter. Now, if you do go outside, an important tip they share is to shower afterwards to rinse pollen from your hair and skin.